Luis versus
Furararamen.
Oh wow, that's a mouthful. I'm just gonna call him Ramen.
We can go with Ramen, yeah. But Luis, if you want to talk about a Squad Strike legend and also somebody that you will never know what 3 characters are coming, the NorCal legend is the one that you would ascribe to that. I mean, Pits is coming to the table. I knew that Luis had a pit because I know Luis has an everything in this game. Not what I would have expected to see on the roster.
The thing with this dude is that every single event, he's probably the highest paid player because of randubs money matches.
Oh my God.
There's a degenerate culture around random doubles money matches, and this guy's at the forefront of it. Very deep pockets, to say the least.
Luis is probably, like, I think easily the top 5 just, like, play randoms. Like, I think from everybody that I've heard, they go like, yeah, Spargo's #1. Zamba and Chase are up there, but Luis always in that conversation as well. This guy can do it all. Ramen, on the other hand, though, like a little bit more of a character specialist. I think that, honestly, I'm a little bit more surprised to see. I mean, well, not surprised to see, like, deep in Squad Strike because I know that Ramen is crazy good, but the roster is so weird.
Yeah, is Isabelle his main?
I think that's true. Chat, feel free to correct me on that, but I have seen the Isabelle from Ramen before, but right now, it's the Wii Fit trainer putting in tons of work.
Yeah, this is one of the most esoteric lineups of characters. Wii Fit trainer, Mr. Game & Watch, and Isabelle.
This is like you're trying to be weird.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm trying to think of a quirky band that he probably listens to. But anyway, so far it's working out really well. I mean, almost done with Luis's 2nd character already. And this Rob is real. Like, this is a legitimate character for him. I'm surprised it was Pit over Fox, but even still, like, I'm sure he knows how to play the character. Now it's Game & Watch. I feel like anyone could play Game & Watch, right? So, surely Ramen could do it.
I think that also fits in Isabelle being the main for Ramen, right? I feel like there is an amount of, well, I'm just going to control some space and annoy you into not really being able to do anything that definitely translates there, but got to be able to open up the Rob. Obviously, there's a lot of anti-projectile tools, but this is maybe the most experienced matchup I can think of for Luis because of the amount of times that he's played Monty.
True. Anytime SoCal and NorCal clash, there's a good chance they'll be in the finals or damn close to it. Wow, landing this kill, proving to be very difficult for Ramen, though. This is a matchup that Rob players dread. So I'm kind of surprised that even just landing this one good kill move is so difficult, especially with a huge hurt box like that. There we go. Finally, the back air comes through. And now it's the main. We'll see what this Palu can do. I mean, Game & Watch basically a kill percent if up air or back air connects.
Oh my gosh, the neutral got up immediately into the jabs to control some space. Nice. Luis did not flinch, though, knowing that that nair was punishable at that spacing via the grab. Look at the patience from Luis, not biting on any of these feints.
I think Palu is really good into Game & Watch as well, just because you have those guard point normals. You know, you can just trample through the giant disjoints that this character brings to the table, and then your up air destroys his down air. No Game & Watch player can resist the temptation.
And here we go. The Thunder is being brought. You can see it in that tag. Trueno. Luis now up against the Isabelle. Ramen's main, but I gotta say, Max, not a great matchup for Isabelle.
Definitely not. This is probably one of the worst for her.
But then again, not like Ramen has never played against a Palutena before, and I'd have to imagine that the amount of Isabelle experience for Luis is definitely a little bit less. Although, again, Randub's player definitely knows how the character works.
Right, but is he fighting real Isabelle players or people fumbling through, rolling her on random? I'm not sure.
But Samba's Isabelle, though, right? Like,
it's probably nasty.
I mean, it probably is. And then he hits you with that face that he does.
Yeah. I love Samba, man. Protect him at all costs.
That kid. One of the funniest kids out there.
It's true.
And here we go. Luis, oh my goodness, in a real tough spot. Runs that air dodge early just to try to mix up the recovery, but now going to have to deal with a barrage of nairs. Able to go around the Lloyd Rocket as well, but at 148. He could do it, but you weren't ready. You got greedy trying to put that Lloyd Rocket in the ground, and Luis put you into the sky, baby.
That was so tough. I feel like the one time where he's just not ready for it, of course Luis is going to check him. All right, yeah, Palutena, when she's off stage, of course she can send that all the way over to you, and you got to watch yourself.
Somebody in chat just said, Zamba just turned 20. What do you mean by kid?
I was going to say that. Oh, my God.
Hey, I'm sorry to tell you, man, but you just outed yourself as 16 years old.
Exactly. It's the
What do you mean? You can buy cigarettes.
The everyone is 12 rule.
Yeah. Look, if you were born after the year 2000, I'm sorry to say you're 7 years old forever.
Yeah, you'll be a kid.
That's just how it goes.
I will never be able to view you as a whole human being.
That's crazy. Dude, I remember when I went to the very first Super Smash Con. Do you remember the commentator JV?
Of course.
Yeah, so
my go.
I was hanging out with JV at that tournament. I had just graduated from high schoolers, and he was like, he was talking to somebody I was hanging out with him. He was like, man, forget about high schoolers. And he looks at me and he's like, sorry about that. And I was like, I just graduated, so forget about high schoolers. He's like, yeah, man.
It's like 13-year-olds be like, when I was 12.
When I was a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Luis is back? That's crazy. Also, switching over to the Falco.
Yeah, I like this choice, but I'm still wondering where Mr. McLeod is. As far as I'm concerned, that's his other best character. Either way, we have Wii Fit Trainer off stage, but I don't think he minds that one bit. It feels so weird to call Wii Fit a dude, by the way.
Yeah, not often that people play. I mean, you know, there are a few people repping the character like that out there.
I'm trying to think of even one.
Shoutouts to Graffiti,
I know him.
Formerly known as Balance, who plays Rivals now, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Nasty, Loxodon, and Rano.
I know Graffiti from CSL back in those days.
Oh, that's right, because UTD.
Yep.
UTD was a force.
Yeah, they were really good. Shout out to
goodness.
Greg Adler, my GOAT.
Dude, I
Gerg
love
7.
Shoutouts to my old region. Shoutouts to everybody in Dallas. Love you.
Still throws me off that you moved. When you said your old region, I'm like, oh, did you move to another city? I'm like,
I sure did.
Duh.
Live up here now, baby. And right now, this Game & Watch is living at the ledge. My goodness, Luis giving me the perfect segue because this ledge trapping from this Falco has been indomitable.
I feel like that fair is just so difficult to get past. So many active frames. Got the extra landing hitbox just in case to catch the neutral getup. But can we kill Game & Watch is the question. I feel like up tilt bear is probably like 15% away from getting the job done.
I mean, with all this rage, too, definitely could get something done, but right into the loving arms of that bomb. So we go into what we saw last time, the Rob against the Game & Watch. The oldest men in the game.
Right. I think it really is just them two, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Unless maybe Pac-Man.
Oh, wait, no. Rob can't be one of them. There's got, like, DK is for sure older than...
Oh, you might have a point.
Yeah.
You might have a point.
Yeah.
But then again, was that really Donkey Kong? Let's be honest.
Yeah, true.
He didn't even know how to play the bongos.
Nondescript monkey. Then Jumpman, who is also not in this game.
The oldest character, and actually Palutena.
Right.
She's been around.
Get ready for her in Smash 6. Oh, my God.
Forgot about the bucket. My goodness, Ramen bringing this one right back. Looked like Luis's game to control for sure, but now this Game & Watch is ready to put on the hurt.
Especially at 0%, you get touched by this character and you're going for a ride. So that's exactly the situation that Ramen wants to be in. Make that path to victory much easier for his Isabelle.
Wow, what spacing right there by Ramen, getting right around that F tilt. Oh my gosh, the dash attack just powering through the fishbowl, and Luis gets the stock. So once again, advantageous matchup, but a little bit more extra credit for Ramen this time.
Okay, 56 and a dream. Let's see what Luis can do. I feel like, yeah, Isabelle, tiny and floaty as she may be, it's not all that tough for Palu to combo her.
It's really all about not getting your jump sniped out. You have to weirdly have a really good grounded game against Palu as Isabelle, which in most matchups you don't really care about that. You get to control the airspace, but with not only the aerial hitboxes that Palu has, but her amazing aerial drift as well, you don't really get that opportunity as Isabelle.
And you have no buttons to challenge her with. You've got to play this matchup from across the screen or not at all.
Ooh, great timing mix-up right there by Ramen. Luis able to keep his wits about him, landing and keeping that shield up. My goodness, he's just reading this movement so well, but Ramen still in even game and only needs one more solid hit with the ledge trap set up. Is that going to be it? No!
Isabelle's jab can do some disgusting things, but so can Explosive Flame. That's 2 games in a row where that is the final blow. Luis taking it over Ramen 2-0 here. Yeah, that was a good set. That was fun.
That's a great set, and especially Ramen doing that well with, again, such a weird roster of characters, but Luis, I mean, not inexperienced against, I mean, there's, again, really good Game & Watch and the really good Wii Fit trainer up in NorCal, obviously, and the Isabelle, maybe not, but also had characters that matched up against Isabelle so well that kind of just ended up not really mattering that much in the end. I mean, and again, we're talking about Luis. This is one of the favorites to win Squad Strike at any event.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And now he's one step closer through the losers bracket. You ever play Marvel 3?
Yeah, I love me some Marvel 3.
I feel like Ramen's team is something like Shenko,
Beautiful
Dr. Doom,
Joe.